We're
All right,
back.
everybody, welcome
We didn't
back.
get canceled again.
We're back for episode 3 of. Well, we have a name now. Yeah, we know
Yeah.
sports.
Yeah, we know
Yeah,
sports.
we know sports.
Yeah, we know sports.
Yeah, we
So
know
welcome to
sports.
the first episode of Us Named.
Well, yeah, we know sports.
Yeah, we know sports. All right,
We
so
definitely know sports. Yeah.
um,
We're
coming to you
from
from March 1st, and we're
Breaking
discussing
news.
breaking news.
breaking news.
Well,
Debo,
to us.
Debo to
You're
the
You're watching
Commanders.
this in the future.
Joe,
Way in the future.
Joe.
So we're gonna jump right into it. Debo to the Commanders for a 5th-round pick.
That's all he got.
That's
They-
Niners got fleeced.
Well, they had no bargaining power. What?
I know they did, but why didn't anyone jump in for that money? Why didn't the Giants jump in for that money? Why did the Kansas City Chiefs not jump in for that? Well, not money, but for that.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Why did no one else jump in? That's what I'm asking.
I think Debo wanted to be on the Commanders.
Yeah, he saw what they did last year with the young quarterback with all the talent, and he wanted to be side by side with Terry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this immediately makes the Commanders a lot scarier.
Mm-hmm.
It's scary.
And free agency didn't even
Scary.
start.
Scary.
Yeah.
Terry.
Don't they have the second most cap space or the third?
Let me look.
They're up there in cap space.
You think they're a threat to go and get Myles Garrett?
No, I don't think they have the draft capital to do it because they're gonna want a first round pick.
That's true. Why? Why would they need their first?
That's what they're gonna want, and I feel like other teams are gonna be willing to offer it.
Why would
So are
they?
the Commanders, I feel.
Why would they need their first? It's going to be a really late first, right?
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
why they're gonna have someone
Oh, that's
who can
true.
offer a middle first round pick.
That's true, but aren't they shopping Jonathan Allen? There were reports that
Yeah, they are.
they're shopping Jonathan Allen.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not gonna fetch a pick high enough to go get them Garrett.
So
Yeah.
I think a team that you can look at, possibly the Patriots, because they have the most cap space going into this free agency period.
but
They have
This
a
week
weapon in
we've
Drake.
gotten a lot of- This week we've gotten a lot of trade news, including Jonathan Allen as well as Jair Alexander from the Packers.
right.
But
And then we also had a trade debunk,
yeah,
which
I always
Matthew
thought this
Stafford's going to stay in LA. Maddie, it sucks. That's my reaction. And the worst part of that news is I was
No.
on the,
Rodgers to the Giants.
I was at my desk at work. I saw that. I was like, why?
But I'm gonna be real. I never expected Stafford to get traded. I thought it was just rumors getting hyped up by the media. I think.
Maddie had to excuse himself after hearing the horrific news.
Hooray!
Wait, Maddie, we should celebrate Aaron Rodgers. Quick, turn on the lights. Darkness retreat for the whole episode.
Doctor's retreat for the whole episode.
I'm sad. I'm sad.
I'm being so real. I will not watch the New York Giants if they go get Aaron Rodgers.
Joe has said multiple times he's becoming a Buffalo fan.
I don't know if I'm going to stay true to that.
Nick's gonna
Speaking
go grab
of-
his cat.
Speaking of
Khalil
Buffalo,
Shakir, 4 years, baby.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
speaking of the Khalil Shakir contract, I
What?
want to harken back to a conversation we had in episode 1, which has still not been uploaded yet.
Hopefully, you see this by the time this goes up.
You will see it by the time this goes up.
you're going to get a bundle of episodes at first.
Yes. The Khalil Shakir contract is 15 mil a year, 13 mil a year,
15 mil a year, 30 mil
Guaranteed. 32 mil guaranteed.
32 mil guaranteed.
That's not bad at all
We had-
for a wide receiver of that potential.
But we had that discussion about paying that to James Cook.
Well, whatever you call it, the wide receiver market is much grander than.
Yeah.
running
That's
back.
true, but we said that James Cook is the guy that makes you win.
I think they come to
that?
terms
They're
with
gonna-
him. I don't think it's going to be for 15 million.
I
I
think
think
it's
he's bluff
yeah.
it.
I think it's gonna take time.
I think he's showing his cards and he's bluffing. They're gonna come to a deal. He's gonna get paid probably 12.5 for 3. That's my prediction. And I think their biggest need is defense. Like, yeah, they can use a wide receiver 1. But they need to build a defense.
Miles Garrett.
If they I don't think they can get him, that's the thing. I think they're gonna want a high draft pick.
What about Jonathan Allen?
I would love that as well.
Yeah, or Jair. Like you've got
Like, there are other options the Bills can go with that won't cost that potential top 10 or top 15 pick.
Sorry, I'm looking away from the camera.
Yeah.
There's a name I wanted to pull up.
Yeah.
Like, there are good people that the Bills can go get. Why did I say good people? I meant good players.
There are a lot of good names that the Bills can go get.
That make them better. And then, look, the Bills are probably going to win the East. Let's be real.
Oh yeah, like
Like,
who's
yeah,
here to play?
who's going to play half a season, unfortunately. Probably.
Okay, can I ask a question? With Rodgers gone off the Jets now, who do they go get?
I feel like they want Sanders to fall to number 7.
They won't. I've seen a lot of mock
What's
drafts
happening?
lately where they try to trade with the Patriots for that 4th pick.
I just don't.
And
What
get
are the
who?
Giants going to do is the biggest question.
I don't
Because
think
there is a
the
very
Giants-
real possibility that the Giants can take one of the 2 quarterbacks, whether that be Ward or Sanders, or go Travis Hunter. Like, there's a chance that that happens.
I don't think either of those 2 quarterbacks slip past the top 3. I don't think it happens.
I just don't like Cam Ward or Sanders enough to take them with the number 3 pick.
Yeah, but the Titans.
Like, the ideal
Browns-
situation for me is they go 1-2 and we have to take Hunter.
Yeah, but the Titans, Browns, and Giants are all in such a situation that they need a quarterback. Like,
I get that, but you can't waste a top 3 pick
A
on a
name
quarterback at those levels. I like Jason Dart, taking him with a 2nd round pick or trade up to the end of the 1st round.
I don't think he falls that low.
I think he does. I mean, honestly, that's what I would do. Hope he falls.
do you take a chance on someone like Milrow? Like he was going to be a top 10 pick before this year.
Like,
I
that's
also
the thing.
want to mention it defensively as well. This seems to be a very good defensive end draft.
Yeah, it's
We
just not a
talked-
heavy quarterback draft.
The defensive lineman and the lineback, 40-yard speeds. 4.47 for defensive linemen, 4.46 for the linebacks.
Wow.
That's not bad.
These
Like,
kids can move.
And that's going to be great for a team like the Bills because
And there's
a
other
lot of
teams who
people
want
are gonna go
offense so much, they're going to go offense.
I think the Bills, if they focus purely on defense in this draft, besides obviously they're going to take like 1 or 2 offensive players, but focus on your defense and build it up
Yeah.
because that's their one weakness. If they had a defense, they get past the Chiefs.
Yeah.
But speaking of defense in the draft, the projected number 1 overall pick, Abdul Carter, he suffered some sort of injury. I'm not sure what it was.
He's not going number 1
He's
anymore.
not going number 1 anymore.
I don't think he's going number 1. I don't. He might fall outside top 10. Like
So what
I think he
happens
falls
now?
to 15.
they're, from what I've been reading, the Titans really like Cam Ward.
So
I would not be surprised if they take Cam Ward. I'm not predicting that yet.
Wait.
Obviously, we'll do a whole episode on the draft when it gets closer.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
I just want, again,
Cam Ward, he could very well be the number 1 pick. What do the Browns do? And it's the Browns. You don't know what they do.
It's the
They cannot
Browns.
make a decision that is actually healthy for the franchise for the life of them.
okay.
Sean Watson is still on
No.
their team.
Joe. We don't have to go on about it. We all know. Deshaun Watson.
Joe's right. They're never going to make a healthy.
Yeah.
They're never going to do something right. Honestly, they
won't.
might trade their 1st round pick for Justin Tucker.
That's something else.
They're that stupid. Obviously not, but you know what I'm saying.
All right.
It's just been a week in the NFL.
It has been a week in the NFL.
That's
So
so
Joe brought up last week discussing fantasy baseball, but there is something that we wanted to discuss
Outside of fantasy.
outside of it. There is a Fox Sports dropped a. Well, there are 2 things we want to discuss before this. Fox Sports dropped a top 10 list of the top
New York.
10 New York athletes playing right now. So let's
Hang
get
on,
this
let's
out.
pull that up. I found the Mike Trout and bubble wrap for the Angel City Connect uniforms first.
Joe, we don't have to show that. We don't have to
Wait,
show that.
what?
I
Well-
sent. Well, that'll be. Maybe we'll talk about that next episode, Mike Trout. But
Yeah.
number one being Juan Soto. How do we feel about that?
I'm gonna say this now. I think it should be Judge.
I think it should be Judge.
I think it should be Judge.
But the one thing, Judge has always had those health concerns. When Judge can play a full season, he is an absolute monster.
I
also
think it should be
remember-
Judge.
Soto still has like a bunch of his prime left to play in New York.
Yeah, but he's
Like,
only
it's
been in New
right-
York for a year. This
That's
is
the,
a list
it says
of
the right now on it.
This is a list of New York athletes. Soto's only been here for a year.
Also, we're gonna go down the list. One was Juan Soto.
Two
Two
was
was
Alex.
Aaron Judge. Three was Jalen Brunson.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Put
there you
respect
go.
on his name.
I think that he should be behind Lindor, but
You don't watch. You can't
You
speak
can't say
on
anything.
that.
You don't watch basketball. That Jalen Brunson, my king.
Joe,
four is Lindor.
this guy
Five is Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait. Me and Nick have
Yeah.
discussed this. Joe,
Yeah.
you can say this for a second.
Yeah.
Had it 5 after being only here for half a year. Wow. I mean,
I don't
he's
think
putting
it's
up MVP
playing-
numbers.
I don't think the list is based on the actual tenure in playing in New York. Because the list says biggest athletes currently.
Oh
playing.
yeah, biggest. Okay, so I misread that. It says biggest athletes. You're right.
But still, I
Joe.
get your point that like
do not
being
get
here
to
half
speak
the
on this.
season. Because then you have Malik Neighbors at 6. You have Sauce Gardner at 7. Devontae Adams at 8.
Yeah.
Holy.
So this
At the
is
bottom of this list, I don't
big.
know.
This is so. I thought it was best athletes or like biggest. Yeah. I didn't. I don't think Devontae Adams should be on this list at
New
all.
York, their tenure. You're good.
I think the list should have been based off the tenure, but Devontae Adams on this list alone,
Yeah,
he didn't do anything when he got here.
and he won't be here for long. I
No.
don't think he's gonna be here.
He'll be going to the Giants with Aaron Rodgers. Number 9 is Giancarlo Stanton, who we're going to come back to because we got some news on him today. And then 10 is Pete Alonso.
Pete should be higher. Can I be
Yes,
honest?
I think Pete
This
should be a
might
little
make you
higher.
two a little mad. This take. I don't know if Malik should be on this list. If Malik Neighbors should be.
I think he should, but he should be a lot lower than he is.
I think he should be. If he is on the list, he has to be 10. He's only played one season of football.
Yeah.
But whatever you call it.
Because you're calling that bigger than Pete Alonso and Giancarlo Stanton. first
No,
of all.
that's not right. Malik
Yeah.
should have been lower. Devontae Adams shouldn't be on
I
this
think
list.
Pat should have been a little lower.
Yeah.
Garrett Cole not being on the list really surprised me.
Mm-hmm. Cole,
Yeah.
No, Cole being on the list is definitely a surprise. No
Cole should have
hockey
been on the
players.
list.
No hockey players. No Panarin.
But can you make the argument that any of them are bigger than the guys on that? Well, most of the guys on that list, I'll say.
No Panarin?
Yeah.
No. You guys might not recognize some of these names, but Artemi Panarin is huge in New York.
That was it was a very questionable list. Fox also, I don't think Fox covers hockey, do they?
Oh, that's true.
Like Fox, but does Fox cover basketball? That's the thing. I don't know if they were only doing sports that they cover, but that was a very weird list. I felt like you needed one hockey guy on there at least, just for like, oh yeah, all the 4 major sports.
If there's anything, I think Igor, the goalie of the Rangers,
Yeah, I'm
should have been on there.
Igor would be my pick if I had to pick a hockey player. But speaking of Giancarlo Stanton, he's going to begin the season on the IL.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's been reported that the Yankees have been talking with JD Martinez possibly. So do you guys think JD would be a fit for the Yankees or?
He'd be a short-term fit.
I mean, I think
Kinda
he
guy
played.
who will- Unless we hear that Stanton is out for the entire year, it makes no sense. Because what do you do with him after?
That's exactly the same problem that the Mets had.
Yeah.
JD, I feel like he's a great mentor. Someone that the Yankees should consider getting is Jose Iglesias, who can be that DH and then play third base when
No,
Stanton
I
gets
wanna-
back.
We want him.
That's honestly what they should consider for the LeMahieu injury that just popped up, if that gets to concerning levels.
It's
He
DJ
got
LeMay.
injured? I didn't see that.
He
No,
had
he's
some sort
yeah,
of injury that Boone said is a little concerning.
and
Oh.
like it's developing, so
We don't know
we're not
the
going to cover it a
whatever.
lot. But
We don't
And
know
then-
the extent of it yet.
jumping over to the other side of town, Sean
Sean
Manaea.
Manaea.
Short-term injury though. It's not nothing on his throwing side. It's going to be like 2 to 3 weeks max, I think. End of April.
Yeah, and it was some
Which-
sort of strain.
If it was going to happen, it happens now.
Hmm.
Like it's not a devastating loss because it looks to be very short-term.
So I'm not looking at the camera. I'm just trying to find what our next exactly what our next segment is going to be, because I need to quote this correctly. And you're speaking quote. Okay, here it is. So speaking of the Yankees,
Oh,
Nestor Cortez.
Oh.
Nestor Cortez said what might possibly be the most absurd claim in the history of baseball.
that's a
This
big
last week,
thing.
that
you just said.
the Yankees were the better team in the 2024 World Series. Now I'm going to quote this
Let's stop
exactly.
the quote there, I'd say.
I'm going to quote this
First of
exactly from FoxSports.com. We had done enough to win that game, Cortez says. They can talk whatever they want to talk, but we win game one, which we should have.
Yeah, you should have, but you blew the game.
Yeah, exactly.
We let up the
Who
most
would be?
iconic home run of the 21st century so far, or one of at least. Actually, no.
No, it was definitely up there. Definitely, I think it might be
David
top
with
10
like David
of the
Freese.
2020 so far.
No, it's number one of the 2020s. Not, I don't think it's even close.
I don't know. I feel like they're.
I don't think it's even close to the 2020s. But of the 21st century, I think David Freese might beat him. Big Poppy against the Tigers.
What I'd say about the 2020s is number 63 for Aaron Judge.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like that was a
50 for
50
Ohtani.
50 for
I
Shohei.
might have zoned out for this, but 700 for Pujols.
700 for Pujols.
Like there were like these big moments. It was up there, the Freddie home
Yeah.
run.
So
But also-
let me keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
Uh,
Maybe restart and I won't.
So
interrupt you.
okay, so we had done enough to win that game, or they had done enough. We had done enough to win that game. Cortez said they can talk whatever they want to talk, but we win game one, which we should have. We lost 2 and 3. We win game 4, and we should have won game 5.
So this isn't the World Series anymore. It's the What If series.
It's
The Joe
this is
Burrow and
imagination.
Trevor, Justin Herbert series?
Then
I'm
we
sorry.
go.
That's,
Then we go back to LA up 3-2. So people can say it slipped away from us. People can say we made a lot of mistakes, which we did. But at the end of the day, we were the better team.
Nestor Cortez, how do you say that?
oh my God.
You lost. You're not even a Yankee anymore.
Exactly. He's not even on the team.
Like,
He's
and
saying
also,
this.
this is a message to Aaron Boone. Why do you bring in a guy who hasn't pitched in a month to face someone who has historically had his number?
It's
Oh my God.
Like, that World Series might have been one of the World Series that we're going to remember for a long time just because of the aftermath. Like, we still have the fan who's banned for trying to grab Mookie's wrist.
Yeah, that's just one of the most
We have Nestor
embarrassing
saying
World
stuff.
Series you
We have
see.
Boone saying stuff. And we have Boone getting extended off of that.
Oh
The real
yeah, they
question is,
did extend Boone. You're
will
right.
the Yankees get back without Juan Soto?
they needed.
I don't even think they win the division. Like I said last week, I think the Red Sox beat them out.
They need another bat.
As a wild card team, I don't think they make it.
Without Stanton long term, are they even the second best team in that division?
No, they're second best. I think they beat out the Orioles right now.
Yeah,
I think
Like,
they
I
beat out
don't
the Orioles right now.
the staff is gonna have to show themselves.
Like, that's a conversation we can have. Are they even the second best team?
No, they're not. Well, no, wait, they're not the best team. It's just
No,
incredible.
I think the Red Sox have them beat.
And then also Gunnar Henderson now. We don't know what's going to come of his health.
True.
He's taking the weekend off.
Okay, so you were talking about Gunnar Henderson, and that
Yeah.
actually leads me into. So you were talking about
How he's hurt and
yeah,
could be
he's
out.
hurt now.
That's the thing. This is now the Boston Red Sox division to lose. They need to have a strong start. Their pitching needs to keep up. But the Yankees and Orioles have had injuries that has given them this opportunity to show that they are the best team in this division.
I wouldn't say show that they're the best team in the division, but I think it makes them the favorite to win it.
But I don't think the Yankees can be that powerhouse team without Giancarlo and that bat.
So okay, so I want to get into talking about fantasy baseball a little bit because
Yeah.
the Gunnar Henderson injury actually reminded me of my own plan for drafting, and now
Maddie, what pick are you in our league?
uh,
Or
which
my
league? Ninth.
My league.
Ninth.
So, like, Gunnar might have fell to you. That's the thing. We know the
Exactly.
first pick is going to be Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know
Yeah.
the second
So
pick. Well,
Well, it depends what league you do. Because some companies with their league, they have him as a separate batter and a pitcher. They have them as
yeah, on Yahoo, he is a batter, and then you have to draft the pitcher separate.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Which,
So,
that's the fair thing to do.
So we've got with us three we're in two different leagues. We've got an 8-man league and a 12-man league.
And then I'm in a 14-man.
Oh, you're right. You're in your
Yeah.
$150 league.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe not $150.
You're,
boy
you're in
money
your
was
big money
going
league.
for it.
Big money league.
Yeah, big money
Big
league.
money league.
Come on, guys, we got to root
Um,
for me.
So we all know that whatever is the whatever number.
We know Otani's first. I think, I'm not going to say this, but I have a feeling the second pick might not be what people think.
Joe, you were gonna say Juan Soto.
It's either Judge or Soto. It's
Yeah.
Judge or
And then-
Soto.
Who do you take for
I-
is the question.
I think you swap.
Hold on. I wouldn't say either George or Soto. I think there was another pick that you could go, and that's Bobby Witt Jr.
Like, if you have a top 4 pick, you get one of those 4 elite guys.
I don't think you take Witt with Soto and
I-
Judge still on the board.
I think you don't take it with Judge still on the board, but I think maybe with Soto on the board.
Maybe with Soto still on the board.
I mean, Bobby Witt going 4. Like, those are the 4 best players in
So-
baseball. Otani,
Shortstop.
Judge, Soto.
So that actually leads me into my first question. So, what do you think is the most important position to draft, at least this year? So, like, you're
It depends on the scoring of your league. In most leagues, you're going to get a bulk of your point from a quality start and a win. So you need to look for a pitcher that's on a strong team, that has a good offense, good defense, and someone who's not going to give up runs. And as much as I think Paul Skeens is a monster,
he's on the
are the Cards
Pirates.
going to win for him?
Yeah.
He's on the Pirates.
I have a different take. I think one of the most concerning positions that you should make sure you draft, and you should draft it early, is second base because there's not a lot of
Exactly.
names.
Yeah.
You have Altuve, you have Albies. Who else do you really have?
It depends
Yeah,
how your
yeah.
league classifies Mookie Betts too.
Well, yeah, some classify Mookie Betts, but still, that's only 3 big names, really.
So second base, I'm gonna throw another one out there. Catcher. You've got Contreras. You got Rushman.
Mm-hmm.
You got maybe Real Muto.
Will Smith, Sean
Will Smith.
Murphy.
Okay, never mind.
Well, then you also have
So-
Anthony.
so wait, so
my bad.
they
Roman
didn't have
Anthony.
those
For
two
second
didn't
base.
have that good
If
of
you
a
want-
season last year.
Oh, I just want to go back to second base quick. What about Roman Anthony? If you want to take a chance on a prospect who might break him.
Yes, but that's taking a chance on a prospect. A lot of people took a chance on Jackson Holiday last year, including myself. I lost a 14th round pick thinking he was going to be a forever keeper. I was humbled.
Like, that's the thing. It's a hit or miss. Also, I mean, Acuna is the keeper in my league at least. Where do you draft Acuna?
Ooh, good. That's a good question. So
I
like,
think you try to sneak him into the keepers rounds.
Well, I mean, I have him going to me in the fifth round as a keeper from when he was hurt the first time a few years ago. This is year
Exactly. That's what I
three or
think.
four of me with him, so I'm almost done with him as a keeper. But like, when do you take him? Because his injury history.
I think you take him fifth round.
Does he
this
fall?
round, yeah, does he fall? Does he fall to the fifth round?
When do you take Spencer Strider?
I think Spencer Strider goes second or third round.
Really, he's gonna miss at least a month and a half, and then you don't know how he's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
come back.
I forgot he's injured.
Like that's why
I
I
still see
took
forgot
Spencer
he's
him.
Strider
injured.
fifth in my big money league last year.
Hmm. I forgot he's injured.
Chris Sale is another pitcher who I think you should take very early, because if he pitches like he did last year,
He's
you
going
gotta,
second or third round.
like you've got to be willing to take a risk with Chris Sale. But if he's
I
the
have
guy
a
he was
question
last
for
year,
you
he has
guys.
that around him.
Where would you take Ellie De La Cruz?
You're taking L.A. De La Cruz?
No, where would you take him?
You're taking him?
I just got that
I'm like,
because
torn
I
on-
pulled up ESPN's fantasy baseball rankings,
people have him in the top
Yeah.
10.
top 300. They have him at number 6 over Mookie Betts, Kyle Tucker, and Juan Soto. Yeah.
Ellie De La Cruz is an electric player, but he hasn't shown that he can put the bat to ball skills to an
Excuse
everyday
me?
use here.
I'll read you the full list to the top 10.
Excuse me?
Let's
Number
go.
1 is Otani. Number 2 is Bobby Witt. Number 3 is Judge. Number 4 is someone we skipped out on saying, Jose Ramirez.
Hmm?
Always underrated, J.
Keep
Rand.
in mind, this list was made before whatever's.
The Gunner.
Yeah, Gunnar got injured. So Gunnar is 5. De La Cruz is 6. 7 is Betts. 8 is Tucker. 9 is Lindor. And 10 is Soto.
The fact you were putting Bobby Witt Jr. and Ellie De La Cruz in the same sentence
Works for
is
Cisco
a
Lindor.
crime.
Number 9. I said that.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Like, I was just so baffled by Ellie De La Cruz. Listen, Ellie is an electric player, but he's not top 10. I wouldn't take him till around, probably comfortably, probably mid round
Too
3 or like late
So
3,
many
early
better
4.
options at shortstop.
I know I'm kind of like trashing on him, but like, yeah, no. I'd say early 4, late 4, early 5th.
Yeah, I'd
And then
say
the question is,
keeper.
do you take Paul Skeens in the first round? Look, he's gonna be a Cy Young candidate.
Yeah. I think you can win that this
I
year.
think his skill overrides the Pirates pirating.
Like, that's the thing. He's the best pitcher in the game possibly right now. That's a conversation we can have.
Is he better than Scuball?
I said that's a conversation we can have.
I think we haven't seen enough Skeens to make that
Like,
determination.
I can't say that
Skeens has only
honestly
played
yet.
not even a full season. You
Yeah.
cannot say he's
Like, that's the thing too. Like, he is an absolute monster, Paul Skeens. Like, he's possibly the best rookie season of a pitcher we've seen in a long time. But
I think we still
hasn't done a full season. He's on the Pirates.
He's on the Pirates.
Like, that's why, is he worth that first round gamble?
So
Once
like,
again, he's a keeper in my league, so he's going round 10. So we don't have to think about that.
but in my league, I don't do keepers. So
That's the thing. In your league, we have to like. Those are the questions.
I
Like,
am-
when you pick him.
I am between. I've been very public about what I'm doing with my first pick. I am either going Skeens or Scuball, because we know the order. We know who's being taken first. My friend has been very vocal about saying
Shohei Ohtani, the
No,
greatest
no, no.
day in baseball history.
swear to God.
Shohei up in 27 days.
Ben Verlander's
No,
very
less.
excited.
19. Oh, no, wait. 17 days.
Oh, 17. Damn.
No, wait, 18.
Just for Tokyo.
The Tokyo series.
Oh, yeah, right. I was talking about, like, opening day.
Like that's the
Yeah.
Well,
That's
also
the opening day for the Dodgers.
Oh.
we have 2 more episodes, and then we can start talking about baseball games,
You
real
are-
baseball games that matter.
The next few weeks are going to
You
be
are correct.
insane
You
in
are
terms
correct.
of
I
sports
wasn't even thinking.
field.
I wasn't even thinking
Yeah.
about the Tokyo series. You're right.
Not next week, but the week after, we have NFL free agency becoming official with the new league year. And then the week after that, we have the beginning of the MLB season.
Damn.
Like we're gonna have to do 2 episodes possibly to talk about free agency and do our MLB preview.
Yeah.
It's like we might be recording back-to-back episodes and getting them out to you 2 episodes in a week.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah. So
Exciting time to sport.
Shohei's going first.
Yes.
In both leagues, we can say Shohei is going first.
My friend Ryan is the second pick.
I don't know who Ryan. I don't know.
I think he's
I think I
picking
know-
Judge. I think he's picking Judge.
Yeah.
So then I have to decide if I want.
And I've been very vocal about I'm either going Scooball or Skeens, and I think it's probably gonna be Scooball.
Yeah.
I don't know who I'm taking. I might be an absolute fucking moron and take the same player in both leagues.
So so that actually leads me to my next question. So Gunnar Henderson was going to be my second round pick.
He would not have fell.
He would not fall into the second round, I don't
He
think.
was ranked 14th. In
Someone would have stretched it.
Yeah.
Oh right, you're an 8-man.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm an A-man. So
Also, my question is Aaron Judge worth the second or third pick? Because don't forget,
100%.
if he's healthy, but that's the thing, we don't know if he's going to be healthy.
season was a freak accident with his toe.
Yeah.
Like that was a freak thing.
That's not a normal accident.
But like he's had health concerns.
No.
Aaron Judge, when healthy, is the best hitter in baseball.
You're trying to put down on one of the best hitters, if not the best hitter. in
He
all
is
of
the best
baseball.
hitter in baseball.
That's what you're trying to
Ohtani
do
is,
right now.
might be the best player because he also pitches. Aaron Judge is the best hitter in baseball.
Yes, and you're trying to put down on that for the fact of whatever you call it, that he has gotten injuries before, which you're mainly referring to his toe injury last year, not last year, the year before.
No, I was gonna. No, but if you look at his early seasons, he's had these injury concerns.
Yes, but he's pushed through it, and 2 years ago, he literally set the AL record for home runs, I'm pretty sure. But
Yeah, but that
was 2 years ago now. That's crazy.
I want to I like everybody knows who they're going to pick in the first round. I want to. Who do you guys think you're going to pick in the second round? Because my second round pick was going to be Henderson. Because my league is an A-man.
I think it depends for me in my 2 leagues, because
I'm
I'm
going for a pitcher.
7th
No,
and
pitcher.
11th in my leagues. 7th in the 8th man, 11th in the 12 man.
I'm 3rd in the 8-man, 4th in the 12-man, and then
Yeah,
I'm
so I'm
13th
snaking a lot.
in the 14-man. I did not pull good in my money league, unfortunately, but I think I know I'm taking in that league. I don't want to say.
Yeah, I don't want to say because you're in both. You do it in both my drafts,
But-
so I don't want to leak my info.
As we wrap up this episode,
Joe,
What?
That's not your decision to make.
well, no,
That's
we're at like the 40-minute mark.
We're about like the 35-minute mark. I think
Yeah, but we got a couple minutes.
Oh.
You're like,
We have a
as we're about to wrap up, we have a minute left.
Well, my bet, I can't read time everyone.
You can't. No, you can't. Well, I swear to God, I know something now.
But
Also, if you know a league is a keeper league, do you go out of your way to draft a high-level prospect towards like the middle end of the draft?
because
I think it's worth it. Yeah.
yeah.
Like, who's the prospect you're going to try and take this year?
I have to look more into the prospect.
I
list.
think it's more of a you guys question because I'm not really sure how keepers exactly work.
Yeah.
I think you
Okay.
should look in the Roman Anthony, Brendan Sproat,
I wouldn't look
if you want a
into
pitcher, like off the top of my head.
I
I'm
wouldn't
excited
look
for
into-
Brendan Sproat. He looked great yesterday.
He's not making opening day though. You gotta see these. You gotta wait more to spring training to make that determination. See, wait for the first round of cuts to go out at least.
What
'Cause we've
about
not
that?
gotten-
Have you guys seen that? The center fielder from the Rays. The his name is
Yes.
uh,
Junior Caminero? Caminero?
no,
No,
no.
he's like he's gonna be
Chandler
their
Simpson is his
second or
name.
third baseman.
Chandler
Really?
Simpson is his name.
I haven't
Oh,
seen him yet.
I've not heard of him.
He's a lot of people are calling for him to be the replacement for Siri.
Siri's having a decent spring, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like really tall and freakishly fast.
Yeah.
Like, he can
that's
cover
really
the
good.
That's a good center fielder
he
then.
can cover the outfield in like 4 seconds.
Also,
Exactly.
speaking of spring training stats, what do you guys think of Brett Beatty's spring?
I haven't looked at it yet. What is the
He's doing good. He's hitting homers, getting good hits. I can't bring myself to believe in Brett Beatty again.
yeah, is it a
Like he does this all the time, and I'm like, yes, I love Brett Beatty. He seems to be a great kid, and I really want him to succeed at the major league level. But like, is this real or is this just the annual Brett the Met stretch?
I don't you don't take him over Vientos. Like
No.
you're never gonna do that.
And Jeff McNeil's having a lousy spring. Hopefully Acuna's not hurt.
No, he's fine. They said no extras are gonna be needed.
Okay, that's good. But like, you don't know tomorrow if he shows up.
For this spring, his average is 538. His on base percentage is 571. Slugging of 1.077, and an OPS of 1.648.
Jesus.
And this is in. I've not seen how many at bats. This is in 13 at bats.
That
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, he's not had a lot of at bats really.
They got to start playing him to see if he's really.
yeah, you need more at bats. You gotta take into account the at bats.
Yeah.
But
I mean, also it's the first week of games.
but like you
game.
also if you're
Also, might be leading spring training in home runs right now. He has 3. I'm pretty sure. Let me just. Yeah.
look
No, he has 2.
if you're looking at bats and doing well or not well, Lindor is not doing very well.
Personally, I don't think spring training stats really matter that much.
No.
Until, like,
no,
the
I don't think
final-
they matter that much.
Like Lindor got his first hit the other day. He also hasn't played as much as some of the other guys. I think Lindor's under 10 at bats right now.
I think he's at like 12 now.
Yeah.
I think I saw.
And then
But I
once
do
again, you
think-
have people overreacting to, oh, he's back to being a bust.
I think we need to wait to see more out of spring training before making any conclusions.
Yeah, because Tim Anderson hit a home run today, and everybody's like, "Oh, Tim Anderson hit a home run before Francisco Lindor."
Yeah, exactly.
He's also played a lot more than Francisco Lindor. He's trying to make the team. Lindor is maybe
Yeah.
only be named captain of the team.
Yeah,
Which
pretty
is-
much.
That's going to be a long conversation for another day, I guess, about Lindor being captain. But
All right, so I think here is pretty much where we wrap it up, around the 40-minute mark. So
yeah, we know sports.
Yeah, we know sports.
So we gotta get the other 2 episodes
That'd be
posted.
good.
So by the time you see this one, the other 2
There'll
will
be
be
2
posted.
other ones. If you didn't watch them, go watch them.
Go watch them.
You really want to.
Me and Joe have a spicy debate on James Cook in the first episode, and I kind of forgot what we did in the second episode.
Uh,
That was mostly a baseball episode.
yeah, I was mostly
Yeah.
baseball
About
about
four nations.
Yeah.
We did.
USA lost.
Lost.
And we
Yeah.
we really split this one. So
Yeah.
all right.
We did good.
All right. This is-
America.
yeah, we know sports. Signing out. We will see you guys next time. Take care.
Yeah, we know sports.